lovely, vibrant people. I just wanted to let you know that we are absolutely back. So Steve and I have been working here at the Vibrant Life Centre, seeing people over the last couple of months. We've now got a massage team back as well, which is really exciting. And I'd like to say thanks to everybody who supported us this year, and for those of you who joined our Vibrant Life community page, community group, you would have seen that the whole team really posted tons of brilliant content on there. So thanks for joining us and sharing and getting involved in that, and I might actually repost some of that stuff on this main page over the next few weeks, because it was marvellous. So each day now you can expect from us something useful, something helpful to help you kind of lead your life more vibrantly, to learn about what we do and hopefully learn about how you can help yourself too. The first thing actually that I wanted to share with you was to do with something that occurred to me last week. So actually the Friday before last, I had an acute episode of back pain. It isn't something that happens regularly to me, certainly not since I've been getting regular NIP care, but in the past I have had episodes of acute back pain, and lots of people have asked me what was it and what happened, so I thought I'd explain that for you now. So sometimes people wonder, have you slipped a disc? So I've got here a little section of the lower back. Hello Jenny, thanks for joining me. So I've got a little section here of the lower back, and this is the back, so these are the bony bumps that you would feel, and this is the front of the spine with the discs in between. So actually what had occurred to me, although I was a bit worried about having a disc because it was very, very painful and I did have some radiating leg pain, but what had actually occurred was to do with these little fellas at the back here. So above and below each vertebrae are these called facet joints, so you can actually just see the gap in the joint there. So a facet syndrome, or a pinched meniscus or a pinched cartilage in the lower back, in the facet joint there, is actually fairly common, but it's extremely, extremely painful. So it's the kind of thing when you think it just happened like that, so actually you feel like I just bent down to pick up a piece of paper or a sock off the floor and my back went, and then you can't actually stand up straight. So the reason you can't stand up is because the meniscus has got trapped in here and it's getting pinched every time you try and straighten your back. I think it was quite significant with me because actually I couldn't move at all, let alone stand up. Getting to the toilet was an interesting challenge. So anyway, I wanted to share with you over the next few days what I'm actually going to be doing. Having explained that a little bit, I'm going to be sharing with you what I did and how I was able to go from that Friday, being upstairs here, being a sobbing mess on the floor, to 4 or 5 days later going out on, feeling actually like 95% improved. Being able to get out on a little jog, it was a very slow jog, but feeling perfectly comfortable to come back to work. I did have 2 days off, which is very unusual for me, so thanks also for those people who had their appointments rescheduled, because I don't like doing that. But that's what it is. So that pinched meniscus. Hello Lucy Seymour. So this doesn't happen just like that, and what actually happens is that over a period of time a number of biomechanical imbalances, if you like, and we call them subluxations, will build up so that your normal lumbar joints don't actually function as they should. So the meniscus in these joints shouldn't get pinched. It shouldn't be something that just happens as you bend over or just twist awkwardly. It happens like that because there's already a number of underlying things happening that maybe are not symptomatic and you're not aware of them, but eventually lead to this pinched situation. So today I just wanted to explain that the first thing that I did that got me moving was that I had an NIP assessment and adjustment every day for 4 days. And what that uncovered with me was a couple of muscular syndromes, so specifically with the QL muscle and the glute minimus muscle, which was causing me awful trouble and I couldn't weight bear at all. And then also within the sacrum and the lumbar spine. And so I had those adjusted over the course of 4 days, and I have to say that made a magnificent difference to me. So if you are having this kind of problem, you can get a quick resolution. We just need to get our hands on you. But it might be that you need a couple of visits over a few days, and you can actually feel much better very quickly. Some of the other things that I did were some decompression exercises. So that's to create some length and some space within the joints of the spine, and that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you tomorrow. So tomorrow when I jump on, I will be showing you some very simple decompression spinal exercises, which are good not only when you're in that very acute situation, you might have to modify them depending on how much movement you've got with that, but they're also really good if you have a job where you drive a lot or sit a lot, or if you do a lot of sport, if you carry and lift heavy things, or children. So basically anybody could do with decompressing their spine, and I'll share some of that with you tomorrow. Thanks everyone for joining me. Hello Robert Wheeler, thanks for joining me too. Hope that all made sense, and if you've got any questions about it, you can just pop them in the messages below. Have a lovely afternoon everyone, it's great to be back. See you soon.